Today I am showing you how to do pomade and brow pencil. So we're going to do one of each. First we're brushing our brow hairs up with a spoolie. Then I'm going in with a super fine pencil. I find it a lot easier. Now I'm just going to reinforce under my arch for now, and then I go into the top and we build up that top arch. And I'm doing short, fast, swipey motions because I want it to mimic brow hair. Apart from there, I'm not. So we're swiping up here, we're flicking up. And I'm flicking all over the brow, really, because I want them to look hair-like. Hair-like. And just filling in slowly. Well, it doesn't look slowly in this. Then I brush them back up. This puts them back into their place. Now I'm going to go into concealer, and I'm a very fine flat brush, and we're just going to define that bottom line, take away any of the mess that I made. This is one of the many reasons that I do brows first. When I do brows, I never normally do brows. Very blessed with my eyebrow hairs, I know. So I was looking at my camera here and not in a mirror, so I went over a bit there, but perfect example to show that you can go back in to the brow pencil. I'm actually pulling my skin a little bit more so it's a bit more taut and the pencil goes where I want it to go there. Back in with concealer, just to make sure that's all defined. I'm not being as perfect. Now we're going into brow gel. There was a bit too much on my brush here, so I did knock my brow bone. It's an easy fix, so I'm just fluffing them up where I want them to sit, and then nothing on this little brush and just flicking it away. Well, wiping it away. Then I'm just going to go on with a tiny little bit of concealer in the top. With this brow, I'm not being as precise because with a brow pencil it is more of a fluffy look rather than the pomade. So there we go. Now we will go into the pomade. This is a MAC one. It's very old. I had to put some oil in it to make it work. Again, under the arch first, and then we're going to draw on top to define the arch. My right eye the arch is a lot worse, so I needed a bit more work on this one. Again, though, you'll see I'm doing those short lines to mimic the hairs. Now we're going to go under the brow, enforce that line there, and then flick up. I'm actually keeping the brush sideways here. Makes it go a bit quicker. I would use pomade when I want a more glam look. I've not used pomade in so long. But normally when it's more glam look, so I want more defined brows. So again, just filling them in. See, when I go in with my spoolie this time though, because I've kind of just almost coloured them in slightly, with not a lot on the brush, but when I'm going in with the spoolie, the hairs of the wand just kind of disperse. It moves the product a bit, so it mimics brow hairs. I don't know how to explain that, but that'll do. Again, back in with our concealer, we're going to be a bit more precise with this. We want it flawless. We want a carved out brow. So starting again under the brow, drawing that line, and we're just kind of dragging down so that there's not too much product under there. Then under the arch, get that looking perfect. And then just disperse that concealer down a bit. Now brow gel. Again, just we want these brow hairs to stay where we're putting them, so we're fluffing them up. Again, that'll almost, brow gel's good at enhancing the natural hairs that you've got, so it'll cling onto them. It's like mascara, so it'll just make your brow hairs look better. And then we're being more careful to define the top this time, because when we're putting on mascara, we do not want to disrupt these brows. We want these to stay looking fierce. And this is how my brows look. I personally love the brow pencil, but that's just because I prefer the natural look. I hate having anything in my brows these days. There we go. You can really see a difference there. I hope this helps.